Come on, bro. I ain't got all day. You talking all mad shit lately. And I need that shit talk. That's on everything I love. Man, accept my friend request. Stop this. You can't even bite these up. Oh, what are you doing? Boy, I hope you ready. Shit, what the fuck you mean? I hope you ready.
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from the StubHub Center in Carson, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the... Zone for a touchback. The first carry for the Devils. past the 40. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. And there we see Henry Burst makes one of the leading rushers in the league. Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. He said, write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it? It certainly was, because he has the boxes set up in front of him. If that continues, there'll be a long opportunity.
Shit out of here, boy. Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here. Get that shit out of here.
So second down still continues to go on the 43.
What we doing? What we doing, folks? What we doing, folks? Mistake.
Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening right here in the first quarter. Too many ones in this quarter. First quarter, first drive, first interception. And that last one, that hurts. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out first and 10 at their 21.
Man, watch that bridge, bro. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that, dog. You gotta do better than that. You gotta do better than that.
There's anything better. I don't have stats in front of me. Of the empirical numbers that say that in recent years, Mary Pass has been completed more than it has been. But it feels that way, doesn't it? And I know the defense is spending more time on it. I think the biggest mistake they make is that they play everything from behind the receiver. And they got to start getting people in front as well to try to knock the ball away.
And this will be a touchback against Sales over the line. While we have a second here, let's peek back to the Super Bowl. The lowest scoring Super Bowl, Charles, in history, 13-3. And it took us 53 minutes to get our first touchdown of Super Bowl 53.
Can you believe they went into the half? 3-0 New England. Stephen Gostkowski with a field goal. Then they finally tied it up with Greg Zuerlein at the end of three quarters of the Rams knocking one through the post. The Patriots are 13 to win the year after losing the Super Bowl, the first since the Dolphins in 1972.
And of course, this big number for New England, 6 titles, and they are tied with the Steelers for the most step. There's a pass on first down, it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you get the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that away and bring up second down.
Line of scrimmage again to 25, second and 10. On second down, and he gets this one just shy of the 40 mark and get to 39. A good gain of 14 there, moves and chains. His first carry, their second drive, pretty solid. And of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes, and he's seeing things before they even open.
He's going to get this one out here as running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be a second down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection, maybe that'll get going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time of panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you wonder, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're doing it really well. In this case, now he's got first completion, they think he might be off to the races.
6 yards was the pick on the last completion, so here's second and 4. Now Cousins. Skipping the Eagles down. Melvin Ingram. In there, makes the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Now Cousins.
Man, what the fuck? That was not letting me get my pick.
Adam Thielen, 65 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found it downfield there.
Good shit.
Discovered as we watch games is the speedster doesn't have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way to the end zone, that's what you're paying him for. That big threat that can make big plays on a limited number of catches.
That's how you step on the stage with your first catch, taking it to the house. Feeling about a yard deep. Chargers offense returns to the field. Earlier, Charles, you and I were talking about Phillip Rivers and his season and his age and all that. But if you look at the Chargers season, yes, they fell short against the Patriots, but they had a pretty good year.
To put it mildly, I mean, can you imagine finishing 12-4? And not only did they not win their division championship, and then being seeded number 5 in the playoffs and had to go on the road twice. Lost in New England. 12-4 usually gets you at least one home-field game. Didn't even happen. Yet they managed to win a playoff game and serving notice to the rest of the league. They put it around in 2019.
Second down. And they'll near the 45. They'll spot at the 34. 5 yards is his pick up there as that extends his drive.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that sets him apart from many of the other bats in the league.
Good shit.
That's going to give us a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down. Here's Rivers.
But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. Now Rivers going to give it out to Goodwin. Down inside the 40, about the 38. A good run on first down, and they'll leave it with a second and 2.
And that's run here early on. They took a great play call. Realize you want to establish a guy this caliber runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Now it's second down for Rivers.
Good shit. Good shit.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys called the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they're able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
Rivers has 32. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Allen's first catch. Good for a first down. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him come out in the shotgun on third and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see him run for a short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That's a nice, easy little throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Back now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gordon. It's the Chargers here with a football. And they're on the move here. They've got it first and 10. first down throw here for Rivers. Doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the run. A really nice gain of 25 yards. For Henry, of course, it was a tough year. The torn ACL lane in the Chargers' first full workout of the year. He did have a pretty remarkable recovery to get ready for the postseason.
He actually was activated for the division round loss to the Patriots less than 8 months after the injury. But how about his injury board? Started a domino that brought Antonio Gates back to the Chargers this season. We had another fine season. Gates and Henry playing in tandem.
They'll give it to him up the middle. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Rivers gets a chance. Entertains his own touchdown. Los Angeles. Flippers with their second touchdown in this first half. And the Chargers are able to strike for 6. Extra point down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. As the kickoff unit as they run up and send this away. Fielded about a yard deep. Take it past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Well, off topic, but we'd be remiss if we didn't point out what else was happening Super Bowl weekend in that 19 Club Championship. Second major of the season, 2 more to follow. And our winner, Pavan, representing the Oakland Raiders. He took down the Vikings and your favorite, Charles, I.B. Strafen. He had to reach for the ibuprofen after a 38-24 beat down in the final. Well, you know he was representing the Oakland Raiders. That's how the Raiders do it. How about Pavan, though, wins $100,000 for his efforts, also won Super Bowl tickets for the next day, unselfishly gave them to his father and his brother. How about that? That's pretty cool. Congratulations, Pavan. Way to go. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. That's tough right there. They're right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that.
They cannot, come on, bro. They're not letting me pressing triangle, bro. Every time. I was probably too late. It's cool. I was probably too late. Damn, dog. That's crazy. Now, if it was me throwing the ball, everybody would have got that pick. Easy. He got that. He got that shit. That's good shit. There ain't no denying that. Ain't no denying that. He got that.
Usually getting a deep post pattern, as we just saw there for a big gainer, that's tough to do because you usually have a safety or two in the middle of the field. But if you get enough crossers and underneath routes and curls, start to get those guys creeping up, wanting to make plays on the football. See a little bit of a change-up in baseball. You show your other stuff, throw the change-up, and that play will go big yardage.
Man, fuck. I don't even know if he's trying to pass or not.
So stop from the 2, now what?
You know pretty well. What do you think I got on here? Play action. Definitely let him get outside and create. If he has to run it, he has to go more space.
They get to him on the left. And that will blow up quickly. As he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. Two straight shots on the ground. And now 3rd, do you go in the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going to play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is the time you go play action throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this. As Charger defense continuing to hold the line. Now it's a third and goal situation. Here's Coach. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop that's going to lead with a fourth and goal.
Now this feels like old school football because this is just a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on fourth down?
Dan Bailey now for the field goal try. From the right hash, and this one's just a chippy. And Bailey able to knock it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now, 14-10. A good drive gets inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit to the defense, too. Make sure that happens because that's the old bend but don't break approach. Make sure they contain them when they absolutely had to and finish the field goal attempt that went through.
We'll see the NFL held its award show the night before the Super Bowl, as you and I had speculated the last few weeks. Patrick Mahomes, MVP Offensive Player of the Year, and for the second straight season, how about Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year?
Yeah, Donald was...
Damn, bro. What happened?
The NFL is on EA Sports as we come to you from the StubHub Center in Carson, California. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no one back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And now it's the punter on as he sends this one away. And this will be a touchdown right at the 30-yard line. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out first and 10, right at the 30. Rivers now for first down. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. That'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass. Can't say goodbye to Travis Benjamin. That's right. Travis Benjamin, 70 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first lead.
They bogus, dog.
Sessions, and I hear 9 from the receivers. That meant go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all over the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be taken in the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. They'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over 25.
For the Minnesota Vikings, earlier you and I were breaking down Kirk Cousins' season and the disappointment there, but they go from 13-3 to 8-7-1, and this was a team that many thought off that 13-3 season were Super Bowl contenders. What happened?
I think they struggled with Kirk Cousins meshing in as their new starting quarterback. Their offensive line had its share of troubles up front. Couldn't keep Dalvin Cook healthy as their lead runner. But the defense, even though the numbers were good at the end of the year, they struggled throughout as well. They had some games where they gave up some big plays. Remember the Rams game earlier in the season? The Packers game that was a tie. I think the second game of the year. So all in all, they could just never get that consistency and cohesiveness they had in 2018. But it's a team that's not very far away. They can bounce right back into the playoffs in this upcoming year.
37 yards on the punt with no return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
Before this next drive gets going, we need to discuss the Hall of Fame inductees. There will be 8 in the 2019 class. We have Champ Bailey, Tony Gonzalez, Tyler Law. Who else am I forgetting in there?
How about that big guy, a lineman, Kevin White, who's absolutely terrific in his career. How about Ed Reed with the Baltimore Ravens?
And then they look at it. Here we go. Pass the 20, 10, and touchdown for the Chargers touchdown. Big play there, 66 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. And they just ran the fly out there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He's catching that and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Thanks. It was pretty simple to break down. That's just a guy going, running, go out, making a play.
Speed, speed. And what does it do? There you go.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they like to go for 2. From the
Come on.
Kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback if it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. I would say they went 3 and out last time, but actually they didn't even get to 3 and out. Still a strange decision here in the booth.
Yeah, let's hope they don't go 1 and out, but maybe, possibly, let's try and think with them here. Try to put position maybe, turn the ball over, put it into the defense.
You're a nice man. I don't know what was going on there, but the end result, this is going to be a safety. Well, I'm not totally privy to what went on with their offensive meetings, but Charles, something tells me that wasn't in the play.
Yeah, we had a production meeting. They didn't exactly share that with us, but I'm pretty sure that on the play sheet, the run backwards into your own end zone play was not written down.
Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on first down. Here's the punter Jones as he gets this one away.
Oh shit, my bad, bro. Oh shit, my bad, dog. I didn't mean.
This is going to be down inside the 5 all the way down at the 2-yard line. And out comes Minnesota. And last time they surrendered to safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those oddities in scoring that we get, and it's just so strange to see that go up on the board, and then you got to make sure that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
Boy, juices up the defense.
That's a great way to score some points.
Touchdown. And that's the type of play that will give your Robinson juice a long touchdown pass.
And it's like a bolt of lightning, isn't it? That suddenness of that play brings everyone to their feet in the stadium, and he takes it all the way to the end zone. Give him credit for making that type of play call, even more credit for how they executed it.
Bailey now to kick this one away. This field a few yards into the end zone. They'll take this past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense. Get a couple first downs. And hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. All right, as the punt team knows this one sent away. It's a 30 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10.
And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. Maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. It's on your grease board, right, in your playbook. One play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be careful is not having a letdown. It was very easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
We'll see if it's that easy here. They start the drive with Cook. Room to run past midfield. This drive starting off on the right foot. 18 yards.
That's a pretty good run right there. They had 7, 8 in the box, still able to burn them. They've got to consider themselves lucky they only give up a first down and not a touchdown.
Pull back. Right, we got us. Oh, he wouldn't even.
Just what you want to call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Hello.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that line you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now they decide to go play action. Something should be open there, and I think they'll be big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you can write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
Now Cook. Maybe a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 8 yards on the pick up there, loses the sticks.
Usually we see runs like this, the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles, and put the defense back on its heels.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. On the right hash, it's a 43-yard attempt. Knock it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So a good kick there. They put the bow tie on it with 3 points. And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defense is awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post. Take the turn. By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
I just right past it.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And getting an extra couple yards here for his Trump.
Damn, I got a headache.
Bring this one out to the 27. The Chargers offense now they get set to head back on the field. And hoping to do better than they did in their last possession when they punted the football.
To the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not pump the ball again. So
Rivers will lead the Chargers out first and 10 at their own 27. They'll run. This is the middle. And it'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 7 yards on the pickup there. It'll leave with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They're not gonna give me though.
I think you got to continue to try and keep the defense honest.
You mean also just sit back there, you're going to throw it every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Damn. Bogey. I knew I should have run that ball, bro. Damn.
So from the 39 now, they'll come out of first and 10.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving him a whole lot of credit, thanking him for that much space to rumble.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to control the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Cousins is now on second down. It's complete. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Now with Charles Davis on Brandon Gaunt. Second quarter begins with the Vikings holding the football. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Almost picked off. I guess some good news for them now. It's 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to get points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. It's got to be upsetting to come up with that INT.
Oh, shit. I should have blocked that shit. Damn.
And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
I should have blocked that.
So far, he's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? To me, that bodes well for them. They need him late in the game. His confidence should be sky high.
Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. That's fielding in the end zone. And no one back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So out come the Chargers. And following the interception, just any interception, you're a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think there's any way you can run back out there and go, just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack here. So Rivers will lead the Chargers out first and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29 and just shy of the 30. It's a pick up forward and it'll bring up second down.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Second and 6, just inside the 30. Rivers now, second down.
Come on, bro. You gotta run, man.
Back up to the 25. They lost 4 there, and it's third down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that swing pass out to the right side.
That rough-ass pass.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm.
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for. Now they'll try to convert on third.
Oh. I need a receiver, bro. You gotta catch that, bro.
You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not penalty? Why not penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you can let them play. The officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them
go to 17 yards. And out now come the Vikings. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. There's Cook as they begin on the ground. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Second down, Cousins. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Zebra.
Cousins. Going deep for Diggs. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Rivers to throw it. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Everson Griffin in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Well, that's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. From the gun, Rivers. Going underneath for Gordon. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. It'll be a gain of 4. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Load it! Load it! So 190, 390.
Third and long for Rivers. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Trey Wayne's the Michigan State man right there in coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Sherrills to return it. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
300. Yo.
Again, this is Cook. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. It'll be a gain of 2, and speaking of 2s, it'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Southern California after this.
Here we go. Listen.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his third or his fourth read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Cousins. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And now the Chargers are going to look up here and signal for a timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Weil now, as he's on to punt for Minnesota. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now, that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back. Maybe
a 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. So they take over not only in enemy territory, but in the red zone at the 16-yard line. They run. Cook. Credit the tackle there to Uchenna Nwosu. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
Well, so much for him being bottled up throughout the day. Finally finds a way to break.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. A great effort there. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to strike for 6. Extra point try by Bailey. Bailey got the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Bailey now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk is a big decision here.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That goes for a gain of 31.
Trying to defend a drag route is really tough because you don't want to jump a route that's shorter or underneath as the drag route is too quickly, because oftentimes they want to run that route and then hit over the top of you for bigger yardage. So if you can chip off the timing of the receiver off the line of scrimmage.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A big play there as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. Now the try here for the extra point. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will give them the lead here as we get on towards halftime. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. He spins free, and he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
First down, here's Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
Let's go. Hey, 79! 79!
Second down, Rivers. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. 20. Touchdown, LA. A fourth touchdown pass there for Phillip Rivers. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he spins through. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
To throw, Cousins. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Joey Bosa in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Play fake. Cousins. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position. Couldn't hold on. Third down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Cousins to throw it. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Joey Bosa in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Here's Matt Weil now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Returning, it's Benjamin. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. The Chargers getting set to go, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Rivers on first down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Second and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Working out of the gun, Rivers eluding the pressure, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Daniil Hunter
was the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Throwing on 3rd and long. Rivers. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and down the field during this game, it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game long, but here finally stalling out. And now out comes Minnesota. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That one goes for 36 yards.
All right, now here we go.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Working out of the gun, Cousins. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, now here we go. Wide. 2.
Here's Cousins. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now on 3rd down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This from 54 yards away. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. It's Charger football, and they've got the lead as well as we begin the 4th quarter. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he stopped immediately there. In on the stop there, Andrew Sendejo.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. A Charger 1st down. Rivers hooking up with Allen. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Now the handoff comes to Gordon, and he's going to be met at about the 43. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and they're going to have a third down.
Here we go. Q. Don't get nervous. White. Load it.
Rivers now. Going deep here for Allen. And this is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Extra point attempt here still to come. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Amir Abdullah. He's at the 40, the 20, 10, 5.
All right, let's give credit where credit is due. How about that return? Great blocking, great vision, all the way down to the 2-yard line. The only person who has to be upset, the guy who didn't get it into the end zone. That far and no reward?
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. Extra point up and good by Bailey, as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. Now, after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Set. 380.
They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. It's Everson Griffin who made the tackle. And now the Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. The Chargers on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Now Rivers. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. Another timeout called by the Vikings now. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Here's Donnie Jones now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. A first down throw for Cousins. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Whoosh. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. Cousins on first down. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
They pitch it out to Cook. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. Not much room to run. Just gets it to the 35 after showcasing his tough running. Xavier Rhodes makes the tackle. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Ready. Delta!
A kneel down here from Rivers, and that should be it. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Southern California, so long, everybody.
were my business on the front page. Headlines. I threw prescription in Dior frames. Sunshine. I had the vision back in 12th grade. Lunchtime. That I'd be killing with Dr. Dre. I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my jiggy, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you short a few.
Oh, don't make me have to lose it.
No, hold up, come on, out the jaw, come on. Ooh, savage, that's a nice get up. International, rockin' Japanese denim. Enough gas to get you above average. How many more do I have to from my enemies? They bringing my old ways back. Back in my day, would've had your whole face smack. Look at you, wonder why ain't rap. Ooh, what make you wanna go and say that? And I'm on another wave, and I'm putting on some weight. Feeling overpaid, I'm supposed to do. Don't nobody know your name, we ain't never seen your face. You ain't never, what you trying to prove? I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my jiggy, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no, hold up, come on, out the jaw, come on. I've been swimming through the process and you can't see me on the Loch Ness. You can proceed with precaution, give the proceeds to my god kids. Older on my conscience, same my pop is. Lame when the pop get drop quick, buy drop kick. Why you gotta lie to me so much, babe? You tell me the same that you told what's his name. If it don't work out, I go back to hustling. Couple $100,000 up in my mother's name. Peace, what peace? Talking about don't shoot, tell that to police. Scared and underprepared, I can see. Promise I'ma get them comments before I decease. I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my jiggy, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no, hold up, come on, out the jaw, come on. Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no.
Hey, Pete, let it ride out.
They were my business on the front page. Headlines. I threw prescription in Dior frames. Sunshine. I had the vision back in 12th grade. Lunchtime. That I'd be killing with Dr. Dre. I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my jiggy, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few.
Oh, don't make me have to lose it.
No, hold up, come on, out the jaw, come on. Ooh, savage, that's a nice get up. International, rockin' Japanese denim. Enough gas to get you above average. How many more do I have to from my enemies? They bringing my old ways back. Back in my day, would've had your whole face smack. Look at you, wonder why ain't rap. Ooh, what make you wanna go and say that? And I'm on another wave, and I'm putting on some weight. Feeling overpaid, I'm supposed to do. Don't nobody know your name, we ain't never seen your face. You ain't never, what you trying to prove? I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my jiggy, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no, hold up, come on, out the jaw, come on. I've been swimming through the process and you can't see me on the Loch Ness. You can proceed with precaution, give the proceeds to my god kids. Older on my conscience, same my pop is. Lame when the pop get drop quick, buy drop kick. Why you gotta lie to me so much, babe? You tell me the same that you told what's his name. If it don't work out, I go back to hustling. Couple $100,000 up in my mother's name. Peace, what peace? Talking about don't shoot, tell that to police. Scared and underprepared, I can see. Promise I'ma get them comments before I decease. I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my jiggy, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no, hold up, put my They were my business on the front page. Headlines. I threw prescription in Dior frames. Sunshine. I had the vision back in 12th grade. Lunchtime. That I'd be killing with Dr. Dre. I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my chicky, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you short a few.
Oh, don't make me have to lose it.
No, hold up, come on, out the jaw, come on. Ooh, savage, that's a nice get up. International, rockin' Japanese denim. Enough gas to get you above average. How many more do I have to from my enemies? They bringing my old ways back. Back in my day, would've had your whole face smacked. Look at you, wonder why hate rap. Ooh, what make you wanna go and say that? And I'm on another wave, and I'm putting on some weight. Feeling overpaid, I'm supposed to do. Don't nobody know your name, we ain't never seen your face. You ain't never, what you trying to prove? I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my chicky, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no, hold up, come on, out the jaw, come on. I've been swimming through the process and you can't see me on the Loch Ness. You can proceed with precaution, give the proceeds to my god kids. Hold on my conscience, same my pop is. Lame when the pop get drop quick, buy drop kick. Why you gotta lie to me so much, babe? You tell me the same that you told what's his name. If it don't work out, I go back to hustling. Couple 100,000 up in my mother's name. Peace, what peace? Talk about don't shoot, tell that to police. Scared and underprepared, I can see. Promise I'ma get them comments before I decease. I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my chicky, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no, hold up, come on, out the jaw, come on. Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no.
Hey, Pete, let it ride out.
They were my business on the front page.
Headlines.
I threw prescription in Dior frames.
Sunshine.
I had the vision back in 12th grade.
Lunchtime.
That I'd be killing with Dr. Dre. I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my chicky, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few.
Oh, don't make me have to lose it.
No, hold up, come on, out the jaw, come on. Ooh, savage, that's a nice get up. International, rockin' Japanese denim. Enough gas to get you above average. How many more do I have to from my enemies? They bringing my old ways back. Back in my day, would've had your whole face smacked. Look at you, wonder why hate rap. Ooh, what make you wanna go and say that? And I'm on another wave, and I'm putting on some weight. Feeling overpaid, I'm supposed to do. Don't nobody know your name, we ain't never seen your face. You ain't never, what you trying to prove? I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my chicky, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no, hold up, come on, out the jaw, come on. I've been swimming through the process and you can't see me on the Loch Ness. You can proceed with precaution, give the proceeds to my god kids. Hold on my conscience, same my pop is. Lame when the pop get drop quick, buy drop kick. Why you gotta lie to me so much, babe? You tell me the same that you told what's his name. If it don't work out, I go back to hustling. Couple 100,000 up in my mother's name. Peace, what peace? Talk about don't shoot, tell that to police. Scared and underprepared, I can see. Promise I'ma get them comments before I decease. I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my chicky, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no, hold up,
ride out.
They were my business on the front page.
Headlines,
I threw prescription in Dior frames.
sunshine,
I had the vision back in 12th grade
lunchtime.
that I'd be killing with Dr. Dre. I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my chicky, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few.
Oh, don't make me have to lose it.
No, hold up. Pull my out the jaw, come on. Ooh, savage, that's a nice get up. International, rockin' Japanese denim. Enough gas to get you above average. How many more do I have to from my enemies? They bringing my old ways back. Back in my day, where they had your whole face smacked. Look at you, wonder why hate rap. Ooh, what make you wanna go and say that? And I'm on another wave, and I'm putting on some weight. Feeling overpaid, I'm supposed to do. Don't nobody know your name, we ain't never seen your face. You ain't never, what you trying to prove? I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my chicky, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no, hold up. Pull my out the jaw, come on. I've been swimming through the process and you can't see me on the Loch Ness. You can proceed with caution, give the proceeds to my god kids. Older on my conscience, same my pop is. Lame when the pop get drop kick, buy drop kick. Why you gotta lie to me so much, babe? You tell me the same that you told what's his name. If it don't work out, I go back to hustling. Couple 100,000 up in my mother's name. Peace, what peace? Talk about don't shoot, tell that to police. Scared and underprepared, I can see. Promise I'ma get the comments before I decease. I never wanted to ever be over. I'm out of Philly, I thought it'd be colder. I might need a chauffeur. Check out my chicky, check out my Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no, hold up. Pull my out the jaw, come on. Now who are you? I don't know what you do. I don't know you're short a few. Oh no.
Hey, Pete, let it ride out.
They were my business on the front page.